Hey guys, Tech and Gaming Reviews here. Today I wanted to bring you guys a quick update for possibly that what may stop us for a little bit as to making content on this channel. And this is something that we've actually been talking about on this channel for basically at least a few months at this point. Now, we was originally going to move back into our old apartment that's literally just right next door from where we're currently living at, but that honestly did not happen. That's technically not the case whatsoever, but we do have some exciting news that possibly might be happening with us. But just if you watch this video, just take this with a tiny pinch of grain of salt, because this could also just honestly may not be happening at all, and we may be stuck into this house for pretty much a little bit longer. But there is a 2-bedroom house that's actually right near us that is going to be getting HUD Section 8 approved that we're currently under, and it's definitely going to be almost 2.5 times bigger than the current house that we're currently living in. Now, this is just like as you can see, that's just like not a super big house. It's like a more like an ordinary, like small, like type of house. And this is honestly a 1-bedroom that we're currently living in. Now, I know what you guys are thinking on watching this video. You're probably like, well, why are you talking about living expenses and such like that when this channel is technically for basically tech and gaming news and just tech and gaming stuff related? Well, I figured we would share this with you guys to also give you guys an update that if this actually does happen, there is not going to be no content on possibly this channel for like at least a couple of months due to us having to move and such. But this is definitely something that we're really excited for. But like I stated, this can also just go the other direction like instantly, and then it may not happen if we may be stuck at this house for a tiny bit longer. But the only thing that might break this off from us being able to do this is if these new people that bought this house that are supposed to be renting it out, if they ask for so much money. Now, there has been a lot of places, not just where we're currently living in South Central Ohio, but like places throughout the United States and such. Like, rent is just crazy going on right now, and it's just insane. And people just like to have a nice, affordable place, whether if it is a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, or whatever the case is. And people with kids and people just like us who are just alone most of the time, and they just like to have affordable place, so that way they can do what we do, which is play video games and enjoy our peacefulness when we got spare time. But if this house that we're looking into hopefully getting is a really good high price point, then our HUD budget is not going to be able to cover it, and we will not be able to move there. And so instead, we're going to be stuck staying in this house a tiny bit longer until the 2-bedroom apartment that we're currently on the waiting list ends up opening up within the next quite a few months, several months or whatever. But honestly, I've talked to the owner, the new person that bought it, and they said they are willing to get it on HUD Section 8, so we're going to be able to get it. And then the realtor that helped the person buy it, that we currently know as like a family friend of ours, said that they are going to be most likely renting the house, that it's a rental rather than an own type of place and such. And so everything, when you think about that, minus the price point, seems like straight up positive. So yeah, but the only thing that could possibly happen with this that make it not work, like I stated, is if they ask for way too much money on top of the rent. And it's a good possibility with the way that things have been going for pretty much just everywhere across the United States, is just rent is going up so freaking high, and it's just making it harder and harder for just people, like individual people that are single and live by themselves like us, or people with kids. Like, it's just getting insanely tough for people to be able to find an affordable place to end up staying. Or even if they want to buy a house, it's ridiculous with way house prices are. But like I stated, I know this is kind of like a little bit different and not usual for us to make a YouTube video like this because we technically mostly talk about gaming and tech related content on this channel, which we still do, but this is definitely a video I figured that you guys would want to see in case whenever we do get this house and we start having, you know, the process of moving and then we don't make content for pretty much a couple of months or so due to us having to move and get everything settled in and our internet and everything switched over, like everything pretty much when it comes to moving. So I figured you guys would probably want to see this video, but it may not happen. But so far, everything seems to be like it's looking like a lot more positive that we are actually going to get this 2-bedroom house in the near future whenever it's up for rent. But currently, the new person that bought it is got people that I guess are supposedly going to be remodeling it. So honestly, we'll just have to wait and see until whenever it's up for rent and how much that they're going to charge for it. Hopefully, just enough that reaches that's under our budget of HUD and such like that. Hopefully, it's going to be somewhere around that part. Because honestly, we've been wanting a 2-bedroom house or even apartment. It doesn't really necessarily matter. And I know we did have that, but the landlord that we were currently living in just was like, yeah, you guys, you need to be out because, yeah, we don't want you. And they just never really said anything to us. So we just got basically kicked out at the end of our lease. And we couldn't stay or sign another lease. And honestly, it really upset us. And it's made us have to go back down to a 1-bedroom. But with this being a house, this is honestly exciting. So, yeah. But I figured I would just make this video for you guys to give you guys a heads up that if this does happen in the near future, which it seems like it's going to be in probably the next 2 or 3 months, then there's going to be possibly 1 up to 2 months worth that you're probably not going to see YouTube content on this channel, because as soon as the place is open and we go apply for it and we get settled in and such, the PC is going to be our first tech that we are going to be packing up, mostly because we don't really play our PC that much except for just YouTube content. But we possibly will still do some YouTube content like live streaming, especially with a few of the consoles that we leave out, like our PlayStation 4 Pro and our PlayStation 5 that we're most likely going to leave out. Then you'll probably still at least see some like live streams of gameplay of like Call of Duty Warzone or something like that. But as for when it comes to content like this that we're doing, where we're basically talking about news or tech related stuff on a face webcam or whatever, that's going to be taking a break for like a month up to 2 months worth, depending on how the process of movement actually goes. But it may actually not even be that long, because the house that we're looking into is relatively just right up the alley that's right beside our house, and it's literally like not even a 5% of a mile. Like, we can literally walk to that house within less than 1 minute from where we're currently living. So on the positive things, it's relatively close and it's not going to be that far whatsoever. So the moving process probably might actually be a lot quick. So if anything, you could probably expect probably just a month of no content on this channel. But that's going to pretty much do it for this video today. So I figured you guys would want to hear about this, because honestly, this actually does give us a lot of excitement, and hopefully this is going to be our last place that we're going to be moving to for at least quite a while. And like, I'm talking like anywhere from like probably 5 years or probably longer. But only time will tell whenever that house does come up available for it and all that stuff. Sorry about that. I had something in my throat there for a second. But this is Tech and Gaming Reviews. Hope you guys enjoy this little sneak peek of an update of us possibly moving in the near future. And let us know in the comment section down below if you really enjoy our content, and especially when it comes to tech and gaming content, and if you are extremely excited to see what we actually get in the future for new future content videos like this on our new house whenever we do get it. But before I end the video completely, like I stated, this may not happen, but it's actually seeming like it's going to be really, really happening, and it's really positive right now. But there still is a chance that it may not. So yeah, just let us know in the comments section down below if you enjoy this content and content for what we bring you guys, and if you are excited and do hope that you get to see our new place with new future content like this in the future and such like that. But that's going to pretty much do it for this video, Tech and Gaming Review. So rate, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and we will see you guys on the next video. Peace.